survive. No time to plan out it.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, it is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always wanted to tell you this. When I was playing, I just used to love when you used to say my name. So thank you for all the great times when you said my name.
That is
Appreciate you very much. This guy next to you, I used to hate playing against him. All he did was try to come down and double team on the trap.
With Greg?
Yeah, Greg, just always. But other than that, I love being here with you guys. You know what? Ernie and Kenny are so jealous of me right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Jack, we talk about the motor of a player like Russell and Westbrook. And we also have some bigs who really get after it. And I'm sure you've got some guys that stand out in your mind in the game now who stand out in that category.
Let's see, Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, yes.
Domantas Sabonis. And Andre, Mr. Trump.
All good names. Mm-hmm. Big motors. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Jason Kidd is out there with Wood, and it's Mutombo, and it's Spencer in at the power forward. And for Los Angeles, we've got Odom. Kobe is out there with Chauncey Billups, and it's Garnett, and it's Terry in at the 5 spot. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Outside, Kobe. Passes it to Garnett. Outside, Billups. Drills the three-pointer.
And Billups, a remarkable shooter in his own right, especially from distance now. Has a really fluid shooting motion. Big shot. Chauncey.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Mutombo. Oh, that's blocked. They shoot again.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Odom. Terry dishes to Odom. Another shot. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Boy, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Kobe. We saw him with 29 points last game. No good there off the double clutch.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shaq, you were the league MVP in 2000. Some discussion about what defines an MVP. Stats, wins, leadership. What do you think?
You know, to me, numbers don't really tell the whole story. I just think you got to have the effect of winning on your whole team, your community, the arena. You just have to, you know, display it night in and night out.
A dominance, right, that just touches everything.
A dominance.
It's still just unfathomable that man only has one MVP.
I can't get over that. I know.
Shocking.
There are a couple guys like that in the NBA history, though, with one. I said, how can you have one? How can you have one?
I don't know.
I don't either.
It's not fair.
Shaq's more emotional than I recall.
Yeah.
Free throw good. Wood. So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside, Billups kicks it to Terry. Kobe against Wood. Garnett up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Kidd against Billups. Back to Kidd. To the middle, Spencer. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Now here's Billups. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Wood passes to Kidd. Shaq, you stayed at LSU 3 years, played 3 years of college basketball, but went back and completed your degree, which was terrific. Then you pursued training and degrees in other fields. What draws you so much to continuing education?
You know, you always want to keep improving yourself. You know, I owed it to myself and my family to complete my degree. You know, I'm famous for saying I got 4 degrees. Would you like to know?
Yes.
Bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and street.
Which one? What's the most valuable of those?
The street, yes.
Here's Wood, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Here's Kobe. The second effort, and Garnett misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Billups against Kidd. Got a piece of it. Billups with the ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The pass to Garrett. Back to Kidd. Pass to Wood. Shoots over Kobe. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got his second bucket tonight. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Terry kicks to Billups. Lets it go. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Wood can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And how about the size Billups has at that point guard spot? Even when he gets hit, he's got the strength to play through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Shaq, having played for 19 years, you went head-to-head with some of the all-time greats. Who stands out as the toughest opponent you ever faced on the floor?
Let me see, Alonzo Mourning for my first couple years. And I made it to the big times. It would be Akeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, David Robinson when I got to the West Coast. And there was a gentleman by the name of Yao Ming. And for guards and wingmen, let's see, Jordan, LeBron, Allen Iverson, Greg Anthony, Plastic Man, Stacey Altman. And
Wayback Machine.
You got to throw Larry Johnson in that mix, too.
So a UNLV taste to it.
Yes, I do.
For some of these incredible names you just rattled off. Bryant gets a wide open look. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wood. 23 points for him the last game against Portland. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defense of Garnett. Now outstanding at knowing when to time his leap and block the shot.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bryant against Wood. With the shot. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got his second bucket.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
Johnson, the pass to Nicholson. Pass to Wood. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one, good. 12 seconds left in the first. Outside, Billups. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers on top, up 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Well, Orlando shooting poorly, just 35% so far. We've got Chauncey Billups, Odom out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Kobe. And it's LaFrentz in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Nicholson. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Nicholson's got 8 points. You've always been a student of the game, Shaq, when it comes to evaluating young talent and the future of the league. What boxes do you like to check when you're taking a look at these young players?
Well, thanks for trying to tell the world I'm smart. I'm not really that smart. It's just, Kevin, it's just not that hard to see. You know, the greats make themselves known very, very quickly who they are. Luka Doncic, does that name ring a bell?
Yes.
Ding, ding.
How many guys are known as Aristotle? I know 2. You and Aristotle.
That's it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Magic, Wood out there with Johnson. Then it's Al Harrington. And it's Nicholson in at the small forward position.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Rejected by Kobe, and he gets it back. Wood with the bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Billups. Here's Nowitzki. Here's LaFrentz, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And the Lakers making a change here. Terry's checked in. Orlando trails by 3. Johnson finds Wood. Here's Nicholson. The pass to Spencer. Orlando moving the ball around. Knocked away. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at Kidd. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lakers leading by 5. They say landing in the right situation, Shaq, important for any player's career. What traits, as you go back and look on what you've seen now and when you played, what traits separate the great organizations in this game?
Well, one, you got to have experience. I think you got to have some banners up there in the rafters, and I think you got to have a mean front office. You got to have a Jerry West, a Mitch Kupchak, a guy that understands the players in the game. And you have to have a commitment and a culture of respect and trust.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Jason Kidd's checked in for Wood. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Johnson dishes to Nicholson. Pass to Kidd. Over Bryant. Kidd kicks to Harrington. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Kidd, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the first one drops.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy is a leader too.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Orlando trails by 9. And the league moving to shake things up, Shaq, in the regular season. There's an idea of a tournament maybe mid-season. One thing that didn't make the cut, though, changing the playoffs so that the semifinals are seeded 1 through 4, irrespective of conference. What do you think of all that?
I mean, it was a tough sell for the Eastern Conference. You know, historically, they've had an easier road to the finals. But I think reseeding would ensure a more competitive championship round. And, you know, Adam Silver just didn't have the votes.
Yeah, and I think part of that is, too, you know, other than football, nobody really reseeds. And you know what, you have trends some years. Look, you remember back in our era, big fella, the East was the dominant conference. You know, you had it in the transition. And so I just think, you know what, you're just going to have those years. I like the format that we have.
You know what I say, Kevin? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I don't think it's broke.
And if it is broke, get a warranty.
Yes, good idea.
I'm taking that one too, Greg.
You're stealing a lot of stuff here. And the Lakers making a change here. Childress has checked in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
The first free throw is good, and Orlando making a change here. Mutombo's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Now Billups, 6 points for him. Outside, Kobe. Back to Billups. Outside, Odom. And Childress kicks it to Odom. Just 5 to shoot. Billups, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Garrett. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shaq Everett, all-time great, grows up admiring, emulating those who came before him. Talk about some of those kind of players, your idols, some of the players who made an impact on you.
The first day my father gave me a basketball, he said, son, I know you're going to be big. I want you to memorize 3 names. And he quizzed me on these names: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I had no idea who Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain was. Knew who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. Then he said, you get good grades, son, I'll take you to watch the one and only Dr. J. So he was my hero. So thank you, Dad.
Good job. Kidd against Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule on Friday and then on Saturday. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A free throw drops for Kidd.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Bonner, he's checked in for Nicholson. Both free throws good from Kidd. And here is Billups. 6 points for him. Floats one, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
So it's the Lakers now. Bryant passes to Odom. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Outside Kidd from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kidd's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Down low, here's Childress, and he dunks it down.
Oh, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
To the left wing. Now, here's Harrington, defended by Childress. 6 to shoot. Here's Kidd. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there.
The Magic have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And that one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
First free throw is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And both free throws good from Garnett.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Outside Kidd. Good, nice job down low. Kidd's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Kidd against Billups to the paint. Here's Nowitzki over Mutombo. And the shot is long. Orlando trails by 3. Passes to Bono. Now here's Mutombo. Yep, it counts. Mutombo's got his first basket of the night.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Pass to Nowitzki over Mutombo, and it's sent back by Mutombo. He gets that one. Here's Garrett. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The pass to Kidd, and he gets the bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Billups. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Magic. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression. Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Billups against Kidd. The kick out to Bryant. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Kidd with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Billups against Kidd. Outside Bryant to end the run. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups Phillips has got assist number 5 here tonight.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
And we want to thank the big Aristotle for joining us here, dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Baryshnikov?
Nah.
Have we given that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
The Magic making a switch here. Woods checked in. Garnett the pass to LaFrance. Shot clock at 5. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. Kidd against Phillips.
And it's like a switch flipped between quarters. He's gone from a terrific first to a scoreless second.
Kidd against Phillips. Inside, here's Mutombo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. The Magic making a switch here. And so Mutombo nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Phillips against Johnson. Outside Phillips. And Garnett has it in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet, that's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big time action so far in this one. And making the long walk back from the courtside broadcasting booth, the esteemed and somewhat winded Shaquille O'Neal.
Very funny, Ernie. I'm not tired. I took the elevator.
Yeah, it was a great elevator.
Watch your mouth, kid.
All right, that was good. Give this man some mouth to mouth.
Oh, not me.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. 3rd quarter about to start. See you again after the final. Oh, buzzer.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Jason Kidd in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Kobe. Garnett out there with Odom. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Terry in at the center, locking down the middle. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And for the Magic, we've got Mutombo. Bonner is out there with Wood, and it's Garrett in at the 3-set. Bryant drives in. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Jason Kidd's checked in for the Magic. Bryant hits them both. Magic leading by 4. Here's Wood. Outside Kidd. Back to Wood. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Kidd, and stolen by Billups. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Billups has got 8 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And it's blocked. 90 seconds. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Bryant skying high and slamming home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Here's Wood. He's got 12. To the wing right side. Hit against Billups. Kidd kicks to Wood. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Kobe. Here's Mutombo. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And he can't hit the second.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Billups against Kidd. Now here's Mutombo. Garrett with the bucket. Garrett's got his second basket of the night. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Billups passes to Odom. Nicholson's checked in for the Magic. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We'll take a look at the Magic. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And seeing where the Magic are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff. I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
Pass to Kidd. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Wood. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Billups pulls it down. Billups has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And finish off by Bryant.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Wood against Bryant, and it's sent back by Bryant.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Los Angeles making a switch here. Childress is checked in. That free throw good from Billups. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind, and man knows what he's talking about.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Kobe against Wood. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Mutombo, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Mutombo's got 6.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Bryant dishes to Billups. Back to Bryant. From past the arc, the basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Outside, Billups. Back to Odom. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Passes it to Billups. Wide open. Rebound by the Magic. Harrington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wood kicks to Nicholson. Pass to Kidd. Back to Nicholson. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Lakers leading by 3. Billups passes to Bryant. Back to Billups. over Kidd. Here's Terry, and it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switcher also for Orlando. Johnson, he's checked in for Wood. Just 5 on the clock. And Bryant kicks it to Odom. Over Harrington. The shot by Odom, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Johnson dishes the Kid. Out left to the wing, Nicholson. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 5 assists in the game. The Lakers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Billups kicks to Nowitzki. Over Harrington. Tries again. He lays it in. Childress has got his second basket of the night.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Johnson, the pass to Nicholson. It's stolen by Odom. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and finished off by Bryant.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
And Kidd, here we go. Plays it up and banks it in. Kidd's got 26 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
To the inside, and finish off by Bryant.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Harrington dishes to Nicholson. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Lakers leading by 4. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. From about 19 feet. That shot missing. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
Yeah, watching Johnson focus in on his teammates, he does a really nice job, I think, of sensing and feeling when his guy is open.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
To the paint, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Childress. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Odom. And the 3 off target.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Johnson, the pass to Kidd. He dishes it to Harrington. Clock at 6. Here's Nicholson. Tipped away. Here's Spencer. Shoots over Childress. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
The first one falls. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Billups against Johnson. Double team on Billups. Kicks to Nowitzki. And the pass to Kobe. Here's LaFrance. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Billups from outside. No good that time.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Orlando trailing here. 1:49 left in the third. Johnson surveying the floor. Kevin Garnett with the steal.
And they're just not sharp offensively right now, and it's starting to hurt them.
Yeah, very untidy. The turnovers have cost them 4 points already and really have played a big role in them losing their lead.
Johnson, the pass to Bonner. Here's Garrett, guarded by Kobe. A runner. Rebound the Lakers. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. No good with the layup. Orlando trails by 4. Johnson outside. He kicks to Garrett. Pass to Spencer. Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Here's Garrett. Garnett with the block. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Orlando making a change here. Mutombo's checked in. Both free throws good from Bryant.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Johnson against Billups. Johnson outside. Here's Garrett. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Garnett out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's LaFrance in at the center position. Passes it to Garnett. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. One-on-one fast break. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Kobe with it to the middle. Cuts off the pass. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Garrett. LaFrance pulls it in.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Orlando trails by 4. Wood kicks to Bonner. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Right side, Kobe. Pass to LaFrance. He's off on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. A finish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
No good on the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Terry's checked in. And he sinks the second. And the Lakers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
And Bryant kicks to Nowitzki. Billups double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Terry dishes to Billups. Fires for 3. They get it back. Garnett drops in the layup for 2. And the Lakers lead by 5.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
A three-pointer is right on target.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Outside, Billups. And there's the pass to Nowitzki. And here is Billups. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Wood with the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Double team on Billups. Kicks to Garnett. Pass to Nowitzki. Bryant trying to free himself up. Nowitzki, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Garrett. Passes it to Wood to take the lead. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Pass to Wood. Here's Garrett. Here is Bonner. Down low, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Bonner pulls it down. Bonner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a big loss for this.
And so Los Angeles takes the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.